Hello, bit of video that no one's gonna watch.
How are we going to do this?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I mean, obviously, I could just do a new Patreon post.
Yeah, might be the
You
only
can't
way,
drop that
man.
in the chat.
Well, they're not in the chat. It's like chat for like the private video,
So can we hang on? So we can't.
I believe. Hang on. So
Can you not follow the link for the previous event?
And then
Will
post it
that
in
not
that
put you
chat.
in the chat with that
it
event?
might actually, yeah. So where is that URL? Oh, hang on. Okay, well, no, I'll get it. Okay, so that's there. Shut up, YouTube. Yeah, right. Here's this URL. Hopefully.
Although, before we do that, does my audio sound alright on the new one? Sorry, man, I haven't got the link, so I would check. I suppose.
So there's no chat on the link.
To the
Has
old one.
anyone got the window open?
For the old one, no, never had it, sorry.
James, do you have the old window open?
No, no one gave it to me, so I don't know what it is.
Okay, so no one had the chat open.
Nope.
No, sir.
I was just watching it in Streamlabs, so.
Shit.
All lessons being learned. I won't worry about it. Apart from the audio thing, which just sounds like complete fucking mystery.
Yeah. Really annoying.
Well, fucking annoying that is. I can't get back into the chat.
I might have to stick it in the Discord, but then not everyone's going to see that, are they? Unless you say in the Discord, can everyone who's still in the chat, please? Or maybe just send it to Ben.
Yeah, but what, Ben or Lindy?
Yeah.
Lindy, Linda.
Tune it.
Yeah, what a cracking song that was. I listen to that every now and then. It's on Spotify.
The whole soundtrack for that was really good.
Yeah, man.
Shame about the sequel wasn't so good.
Yeah, it was never going to top that, was it? That's what I hate when you listen to some American podcasts and they're like, oh man, they should do another Elite Beat Agents.
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck off.
no, they should do another and then. I still can't believe you can't play Guitaroo, man. It's
It's a travesty.
I really fancied some of that the other day.
Good fucking game.
I've never played that game.
Mate! It's very good.
I've still got my copy somewhere.
What's the URL for the new one? I think it's that. Well, I'm posting it anyway.
Do it.
What a load of fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So we are live now.
Should be live with the new one, yeah.
It won't let Ben post links.
Are you kidding
Brilliant.
me? For fuck's sake.
But it's fucking annoying that they sorry, I mean,
Yeah, so if you're doing a live YouTube event and something goes wrong and you have to end the stream and restart it, that's it. You just can't get back into the event that you created. That's so shit.
oh, it says sorry, chat closed. Time to find another stream.
Shit. Do we just put it in the Patreon and do a new post? on Patreon. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I could do a new post on Patreon.
Can you just give us the link back to the new one when you've got a sec?
Yeah, in Skype.
Yeah, please, thank you. So I don't actually just check if my audio is working this time.
Should work.
Ah. Okay, right, we're good. So far.
Give it a wee now.
Right, I've just posted again. Yeah. So
So, are we
Hello,
going to
Ben.
start from the beginning again, or?
Probably should.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should do, yeah. Because then when it goes to
'Cause then-
YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it is a higher tier thing, but given the circumstances, probably just shove it in the
I was just thinking
Discord.
that, but
Don't
then
really-
Are people
I
going to get
don't-
pissed off though?
yeah,
Don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Fucking hell.
Punk's it. Says put that switch down.
Fuck yourself.
I mean, if everyone gets the Patreon post, then that's in their emails, and they should
That should
have
be
a phone
alright,
with
yeah.
them, right? Like, yeah. I know it's a little bit unwieldy, but that should mean everyone's got it, I think.
Yeah. What I'll do is actually, I think I can post this link to the Patreon post, and only $10 plus patrons will be able to see it. I'm gonna post that in the Patreon Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. And then they can, yeah.
Hopefully, okay. I should test it in a what's it called? Incognito. Yeah, cool. Okay. So yeah, so I posted that in Discord now, so $10 and above can see that.
Cool. So up to 4 viewers. I mean, we were on like what 10. So I think if we get over 5, I think we'll just crack on, go from the start. I think that's
On 1,000 viewers before.
yep. So if we can get to
Yeah, when he says 5, he means 5k.
yeah. It's just you waste so much time saying the 1,000. Do you know what I mean? So we just take that out.
Absolute waste of time.
Yeah. Right. I think okay. We're up to 8 viewers. I think we're good to go. I'm so sorry about this, everyone. I've if it was, often when stuff goes wrong with streams later on, you'd be like, yeah, shit, this is what I did, but literally nothing's changed. So, shrug. Right, should we crack? Dave, sorry, you're busy, Dave. James, so you both look.
What's
Yeah,
James
sorry.
doing? No, sorry. Thanks for that, Sean. Yeah, we apologise. It's completely not Sean's fault. It's no one's fault. It's just one of those weird glitches you get. But we're back. What were you playing, James?
Paradise Killer.
Nice.
Is that the ITV? Right. Okay. Are we all set?
Right. Should we do the intro again? Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do the intro again. Sorry, everyone. We're doing this for people that catch up and stuff. They don't want to miss the beginning bit. So you'll hear us. You'll get to hear us. I assume you can cut this bit out of the video, but you'll get to hear what it's like when we fuck up on the podcast and have to re-record it and pretend that we're hearing stuff for the first time. So it's a little cheeky extra for you.
Except this time, I'm gonna be totally sharp. I'm gonna be on it. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Right. Welcome to the Computer Game Show. Talks over some video game retail instructional videos. James and Dave, I'm not going to introduce us individually because if you're watching this, you don't know who we are. That's ridiculous, isn't it? James and Dave, do you want to explain how this came about?
So what happened? What was it? About a month ago, James and I think Matt as well, got addicted to a video that was doing the rounds on Twitter.com, which is a website where you can put out tweets to followers, and it was a heavily edited instructional video from a carvery in America, like a chain carvery in America, and it was edited in a way where the person that was doing the carving, it was like telling them how to speak to customers, how to cut the meat properly and all that sort of stuff, but it was edited in a way where someone was coming over and asking for meat, and the server was continuously asking questions, and the person they were serving was just ignoring them. It was saying things like, "Have you tried lasagna? It's my favorite. Is it still hot outside?
Did you see the game?
Sundays? Did you watch the game last night?"
Also, there's this other bit where the guy walks up to the server and just goes, points at the food and just goes, "Give me that."
So what tends to happen when I watch a video like that gets inside my head, I just say it over and over and over again, like until everyone gets mad at me. And that does not stop at WhatsApp messages either. I will constantly text people, "Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favourite." So when we were talking about what to do the talks over for this month, I suggested that there must be, or I threw out there that there must be instructional videos for game retail or returns and stuff like that. And I remember there being a Nintendo one that was doing the rounds, and I think we're going to watch that tonight, but I thought there must be more than that on YouTube. And James went away and found a bunch of them.
I did.
Okay, James. All right. Okay.
Great. Well, let's crack on.
Do you want to introduce this first one then?
All right. So, the first one is for Game Crazy, which I believe is a it's not an independent game store. I think it's one of many probably, but sadly now defunct. I think it's gone bust. Not sure if that's got anything to do with the adverts. But anyway, the first one is for it's like a training video from the early 2000s. So it's like Xbox, PS2, GameCube era. And talking about pre-owned and trade-ins and all that kind of thing, but they've also got their own style that they're trying to give across. They're very cool. Yeah, so
a bit like us, really.
Cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
Whenever you say the word "cool," it really does sound like a university professor saying the word "cool."
That is.
That's
literally what's happening, isn't it?
Cool.
The kids still use that word these days.
Very, very hip.
Right, let's get to it. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. Playing now.
Not playing on mine. So
No,
we're good. We're good.
Oh, was it? Okay.
He's joking. He's just joshing you.
Can't believe I've been joshed. Well and truly.
I love the music.
Yeah.
This is my favourite bit. Is the handshake?
Yeah.
I do it in every game
Who
store
does
I
that?
go in.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that anymore.
No.
No, you do the elbow thing.
Game Crazy at the Game Crazy Selling Skills Challenge.
We should have done that disclaimer at the start. Like, just so you know, this was all filmed pre-COVID-19.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It's not live.
Notice that blokes that do that, they have to say, "Oh, actually, I'm going to give you one of these." One of these. Is that Sonic Heroes in the background? I don't even remember that.
Sonic Heroes 2, wasn't it?
I don't think there was a Sonic Heroes 2, was there?
Oh, it looked like a 2 next to it.
Onimusha 3 in the charts.
Identifying needs, building relationships, and maximizing the gaming experience.
I don't like this guy. don't trust him.
Done by focusing on 5
Yeah, I thought it was, like, you know that buy sell, that looks like you wouldn't download bread. Looks like
Yeah, it
that's
does. It's the same font, isn't it? Yeah.
pre-orders. So let's go down to the game floor where Zelda Scott will take us through our keys to the game.
Yeah, it looks
Okay,
like, it
here
looks
we
like
go.
a 2 next to it. It's not.
James's
Piece of the
favourite,
game.
Zelda Scott.
Thanks, Casey and BP.
Listen to Zelda.
I'm down here in the his house. You know, the Heezy, with the GC.
Oh,
To get the 411
hell.
game crazy. Let's start with the hardware.
what are those controllers about?
They're third party, David.
Oh my God, someone made a third-party Duke.
20-inch chrome rims.
Did you see that? It was the same as the Duke. But
This just looks like an old Game Station when Game Station were good.
it does keep
Yeah.
them
And existed.
back.
Speaking of games, Game Crazy's got
Quite
all
nice.
the fly new game titles, but we've
Oh,
also got
don't.
a mad hookup when it comes to used games.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hit on our used
Such a
games
mad hookup.
because they play like new, come with a 90-day guarantee,
What,
and
Sean?
they cost less. Booyah! Now, for the real
fuck me, this is-
hardcore players, the ones that are crazy.
Bad. I think it is like knowingly bad,
Yeah, definitely.
but it is still just really bad.
Well, that's it. Imagine being a teenager watching this instructional video. You'd be going,
Discounts and
This
exclusive
is so
Yeah.
cool.
this was made by older people.
crazy dollars, and players can get
Trade's a win-win situation, unless you're a developer or publisher.
Players.
The used game hookups on the latest games.
It's a win-win,
And
Sean.
finally,
That's what I said on the screen.
pre-orders. Now this is
Yeah.
for the real serious players, the ones who've got.
Stop saying players.
That's 3 instances of players now, isn't it?
Check out our product slicks in the reserve now.
That's what we should have called our podcast. The players.
The players,
They
yeah,
are.
with a Z or yeah,
Game crazy.
with a Z.
Well, that's it from down on the floor.
Those eyes are getting wider and wider.
To the game. Peace out.
Peace out.
Zelda. And now, let's get ready.
Do we think her name was actually Zelda?
as we begin the
Also,
Game
did he have to
Crazy
do that
Sales
when she was
Challenge?
blatantly just outside the shop?
That was a live reportage, Dave.
Come on,
I know
we're
what
going
you're
to find
talking
out
about.
about the hardware.
Come on.
Here we go. Soccer mom.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Game Crazy.
Hi.
Hi, what system are you interested in today?
Well, it's my son's birthday and I'm looking for some video games, but I'm really not sure what he wants.
All right.
Is anyone else watching the interaction in the background more than the one in the foreground?
I think that's you buying a game, isn't it, Dave, in the
That's
background?
Yeah, I think it is. I think I remember this.
I'm
I
just
did
thinking
Zelda
how
in today and
this
they
is
said
like-
no.
All brand new to me.
This is style like a porno.
You have an Xbox?
I didn't want to say when they mentioned soccer
Game
moms.
Cube. But to figure out which one is right for you, I'm gonna have to ask you a couple questions. So how old is your son?
He's turning 12 and he's in middle school.
Okay. What kind of games does he like to play?
His favorite is driving games.
All right, how about DVD?
Dragon games.
Critical move.
Driving games.
Driving.
Movies, Keith.
He does have a TV and this will be in his
That's handy.
Oh, he's got a yeah.
The
Okay, yeah.
console, yeah.
Useful.
Online play.
You know, I'm not so comfortable with that.
Well, you know, actually, it's pretty safe and secure, but I understand your concerns.
It's not.
Not even
at all,
remotely
yeah.
safe or secure.
Do you have friends over?
Absolutely. He has 2 or 3 buddies that I know he'd have over.
What do we think they're going to recommend?
Probably
PS2.
recommend a Sony
Definitely
PlayStation 2.
PS2.
Loader.
Yeah,
Great
PS2,
range
yeah,
titles.
straight into PS2.
What game though?
You can play
I reckon
games.
Burnout 3.
And while it's not the best online system, you can definitely
No, NFL.
later on down the
That's
line.
how I read pamphlets.
Yeah.
What a lucky kid.
Wow. Sounds great. I think that's what I need.
Oh, it's a great choice. Basically, what we're gonna do is set you up with some accessories. A TV remote, wireless controller,
Hold on there, champ.
Hold on.
Just started.
Additional warranty?
And there's the add-on.
He's really.
It's like, there's the upsell. That's what they've just done.
Zelda standing by with Ryan.
Oh no.
Dog, that was the bomb diggity, my friend. How'd
Oh,
you do it?
fucking hell.
Actually, it was really simple. I just found out what she was looking for. I needed to know who was going to be playing the system, what kind of games her son was going to be playing, what she
Dragon
could
games.
afford, and then what kind of features she might want later on down the line. I suggested the right
Look how smug he looks. Look.
accessories, built trust and a relationship, and after that,
What's
Got it
that?
absolutely nailed, doesn't
Trust and a relationship, and then I ripped her off.
he?
Exploited it.
Yeah, created a trustful relationship and then exploited the fuck out of
On
it.
to our next challenge. When high margins and great values come together, it's used games.
Used games.
Oh no.
Developers.
Do you guys have that new Madden 2004? Madden fan, huh?
You can tell that he definitely likes football because he's wearing a football
I was going to
shirt.
say, what other game was he going to ask for, really?
Actually, yeah, I have it over here new, but you know what? I have it over there used for $10 less.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
They would never say that.
No.
Well, no.
Sounds sketchy.
These games play just as well as our new games, and they come with a 90-day guarantee. So if it doesn't play...
Oh, this is sad. No wonder they...
Yeah, I still don't know.
You know
Gotta
what?
get
Why
rid
don't we go try it out?
Really?
So 90-day guarantee. If it doesn't
He's
work, send
really,
it back.
really resisting the second-hand thing, isn't
Like
he?
the good old days, isn't it?
So, what'd you think?
Looks good.
You are quite shit at this game. You're getting...
Great. Well, if you like that, I've also got ESPN football used and NCAA.
Bring them on.
Zelda.
What the fuck?
like 3 football games in a single day.
Yeah, why not?
These games are just a great value. When I told him
What you
about
gonna
it,
do? Just do one on...
90-day guarantee, it just really got his interest. The demo was just to reassure him he was getting a quality product. That was the clincher.
Well, big ups to you, girl. That was off the heezy for sheezy. K-Money?
Thank you, Zelda.
I'm starting to like it now.
I mean, coming around the other side, it's just... Yeah.
Starting to warm to Zelda.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah,
Get over that guy's eyebrows.
Gale
no,
again.
no, it's Gale again.
Okay, so one new copy of Ninja Gaiden. Bet you're gonna try to beat this today, huh?
Oh, he's gonna beat it later, right?
Home and beat it.
Certainly is
Oh,
Gale.
it's over at Best Buy, but I figured I'd give you guys a try.
Can you stop talking about beating it, please?
Could be, Keith. Could be.
Oh, so you're new to Game Crazy. Do you know about our whole buy, play, trade thing?
No, what's that?
Well, it's really what we're all about. It sounds like you're the kind of guy who likes to beat a game as soon as you get it, so this is perfect for you. You could take all those games that you've already beaten.
He doesn't look convinced.
No.
Oh, he loves to beat it. We know that.
He's in his head. He's just going, but I'm a massive casual. Where's she getting this from?
That's right.
Yeah, all these instructions, how it goes from this to when you actually get to a shop, like a real shop, and they just go, do you want a warranty?
Yeah.
Do you want
They're just like, look, mate, I'm hungover. I've got stock take to do. Just fucking pick a game or fuck off.
Jiggy with it.
No, I'm not giving you a demo. We never do that in real life. No one does that.
Let's see what happens. Here we go.
So what's the MVP?
Also, that guy looks like a young Major Nelson.
He does.
It's made for hardcore gamers. It'll save you some serious cash.
Major Nelson was never young.
She's gonna do the math for him.
Just fell out of a vat, age 55.
You bring them in, and with an MVP card, you get 10% more value for your trade-ins, and then an additional 10% off.
Oh my god, look at him weighing it up.
Oh, no, he looks like Max Payne.
He does.
Do you know you can get 10% off?
Oh, look, you're serious.
That was presumptuous. He's like, you know, you're a serious game.
Hey, they got Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. What a great shop.
We also have special deals.
What did he just say?
Exclusive for MVP
What did he just say?
I don't know, I missed it. What did you say?
Can I just rewind it for a second?
Yeah, you do it.
Well, that makes sense, but I mean, it's $20.
We also have.
25.
It's 25. You're directing. She's just going,
Wow.
cut.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we hear that again? I want to hear that
Yeah.
again.
Can you do it one more time?
All right, you got me.
She clinches it with the turn.
One more time, one more
He's
time.
psyched about it.
Sign me up for
20
the tournament.
Oh, on the video, Dave.
Great, you'll be glad you did.
Oh, you want it to go back again?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, look, you're a serious gamer, so you're already going to spend a lot of cash here, and this way,
You're a
as an
serious
MVP,
gamer.
you can buy more and play more.
Well, that makes
Bad.
sense, but I mean, it's $20.
We also exclusive for MVP game tournament. So
I'm never going to hear that word again.
this weekend.
20
All right, you got me.
She clinches it with the turn.
This guy is psyched. Crazy.
Sign me up for the tournament and give me one of the MVP cards too.
That's what you want as a retailer. You want every customer to sound really worn down by the end of the interaction.
Give it up, G-Unit. You showed some mad skills. there.
Fuck
First
off.
with the trades and then the MVP. You go, girl.
And
How'd you
you,
do it?
oh my god,
Tell the
she said
trades
it.
are
She
real
said, you
life,
go, girl.
especially
Yep.
for our new guests. Never miss the opportunity to tell our new guests about the trading. Once
Guests?
you realize how much farther their gaming dollars go,
It's not
they never
Hotel
look
Dusk.
to the big bucks.
And that MVP, that was crunk.
Well, the MVP
It was crunk. It was definitely crunk.
Every time I keep saying to myself, right, to stop reacting to it, what's the point? And then she fucking does another one that's even worse.
That girl.
Fucking hell.
Spectacular. Now let's see if Ryan
Oh my god.
value can't be seen as we move on to the pre-order.
Oh, here we go,
20
pre-orders.
Hey, welcome to Game Crazy.
They treat it like they're
How's it going?
fighting.
Good.
Right on. You're a Final Fantasy.
Right on.
See, by your shirt.
Yeah, that's right. You guys have the new one yet?
Why are you looking at my shirt? You fucking.
Yeah.
You get on with
Creed.
your job, you fucking pervert. Can I speak
Eyes
to
up
your
here, mate.
manager?
Eyes up here.
Yeah.
Final
I was
Fantasy.
looking at my chest.
You definitely want to do this because you know it's going to sell out.
Crystal Chronicles. It's a great game, isn't it, James?
Pretty quickly. I think I'll do that.
All right.
They
just
never sell out. This is bullshit.
it comes out.
Oh, I have to put money down?
Yeah.
Well, they do, don't they?
Actually, you're Tara, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't you an MVP member?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Oh
because
my God.
he's been looking up her name as well.
Yeah, that's...
What's
Don't
your
ever
phone
do
number?
that. Fucking hell.
You know, you actually have $17 in trading credit here. All we can do is take $5, roll it right onto Final Fantasy. That way you'll have it in your hands the day that it comes out.
The trade credit. I didn't see that coming.
A great.
Yeah, it's a good one. Smooth moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're Tar, aren't you?
Right? You leave work at about 5:45 every day, and I follow you home.
Kingdom Hearts traded it.
You got a real drop. You like idiot boyfriend. I mean, sorry, you've got
This
a.
looks pretty cool. I'll use this for the rest of my credit.
All right.
Wow.
Hey, Tar. Looks like you've got $69 of credit, am I right?
Zelda. actually,
Honestly,
no big deal. I knew that she
What
wanted
a-
that game.
this sort of sales techniques that we got over here that really put me off going into game shops.
Yeah.
Like, it really, I hated it. Going in
Everyone
there,
did.
just to buy games.
The staff hated it as well. Like, no one... It wasn't fun for anyone, was it?
This has been Zelda's
No, it really wasn't.
representing for Game Crazy. Keep it real, Casey.
That's
Jesus
it, sadly.
Christ.
I want more of that.
But I mean, I've learned all sorts
Yeah.
from that.
I want more. Right.
Glad that game is the shit. To be fair, the experience that I used to get in Game Station, where they did talk to you quite a bit. Like,
Yeah,
and
I
this
used
is
to
yeah.
like Game Station a lot.
But that was like, they actually just felt like they were talking to you as a human being who also liked video games.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And,
no.
and maybe that was part of the trick, right? You know, it's like when you meet a car salesman, you're like, do you know what? You know, everything you hear about car salesmen, the guy we dealt with was actually really nice. Yes, I did buy the car. Like, you know, like,
Yes,
I get it.
the
I get that can be
finance plan out, yeah.
part of the sales patter, but fuck it. I'm happy to be lied to if that's the case. Like, but when it's so blatant, that's when it's upsetting.
It's when I don't mind having conversations like that, which they're obviously the staff are forced into to try and build a relationship and make you feel comfortable and spend money in their shop, right? I get that. That's fine. But it's when they unnaturally go, have you heard about our warranty offer? If
Yeah.
you spend £5 here, you will get £3 off your next... It's like,
Yeah.
you might as well be talking to a vending machine.
Yeah. It's when you know they're doing the script, and it's partly because in the back of their head they're just like, this could be a mystery shopper, and if I don't nail this,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm-
Yeah, you can't blame them for it, but at the
It's-
same
yeah,
time, I want to blame them for it.
I really miss Game Station. I liked it.
The story when I was working at Auto Trader, I wish I had that effect on some of those staff there. Where they go, "Oh, this is bullshit, isn't it?"
I mean, I don't know if you saw. I mean, I mentioned this in the Discord, so everyone's seen it already. But yeah, so when I bought my PS2, and there were a woman in Dixon's was trying to get me to take the extended warranty out on it, and her argument was that I should do it because if the laser breaks, it's really expensive to replace because it's a special laser that can read 2 types of data, audio and video. And you're just like, you have just made that up. Or I mean, maybe she was told to say it, but she was told to say it by someone else who made it up or whatever. Point is, it's factually bollocks.
I had the same situation in game where they said you better take out our warranty on this 360 because Microsoft charged £70 to look at it, and I said, not while it's in warranty. They
No.
said, yeah, even when it's in warranty.
It's against the law. You can't.
I'll walk out of this and suddenly it breaks and I've got to pay 70 quid for them to look at it. It's not how it works, mate. But, you know, I didn't. I just went, oh, no, thank you.
No, thanks, tomorrow, thanks. Please don't ask me again because I might say yes next time.
What is Zelda doing here? Why is she coming up to me and saying, you know what I mean? Go on.
Right, what's the next one then?
Next one is Nintendo Holiday Program Training 1993.
Oh, I'm excited.
James, have you seen this one?
I see. This is the one I haven't seen, but this is supposed to be like a classic one, I think, because it's had. I mean, it's had like millions of views or whatever.
Well,
so I assume it's.
Let's get it on in. Is it playing for everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the world of Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's the actual VHS tape.
Welcome to Nintendo of America.
Power of choice.
Yes.
Wow. Whoa, what's happening?
DULL, boring, man.
Yeah, come on.
Cool as hell.
Don't know, I'm loving it already, to be honest.
That's how I play games.
Yep.
Look at those graphics.
Oh, Aladdin looked alright.
Yeah, Aladdin's tough. Aladdin, Lion King.
Worst version of Aladdin there.
I know. A zombie.
Turn this one down a little bit, no?
Hey, welcome to the Nintendo team and the 1993 Holiday Demonstration Program. I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. During this holiday season,
Is this a bit out of sync for anyone else?
This is massively out of sync.
Is that just how it is?
manufacturer of video games in the world. You know.
Oh yeah, it's well out of sync. James.
I mean, it just adds to the
You'll see why
deliriousness of it.
game player dudes across the world are Nintendo nutso. It's radical fun, man.
Yeah, but we have got half an hour of watching the out of sync video.
Now, the condensed version.
Does this if you're like, you happen to work in a shop selling Nintendo or Nintendo stores or...
They had Nintendo specialists, didn't they? Selling in shops. This isn't the one that I've seen. I think the other one that we're going to watch is the one that I've seen.
Yeah, the other one's like 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
1981, Donkey Kong hits the arcades. 1985, the Nintendo Entertainment System is introduced in.
I was one.
1987, Legend of Zelda becomes a
Zelda.
legendary
Talking about the woman, not the game.
Yeah. Zelda's back.
magazine is published.
You'd think they'd put like little
is introduced, featuring the Super
graphics in there and stuff.
This is
1991, Nintendo launches the Super
before that.
16-bit system. 1992.
Nude sneaked through here about 10 minutes ago, and I swear to God I can smell garlic bread. If she's making garlic bread while I'm working, I'm going to be furious.
Into the future.
Very historical. Anyway,
it's like about 3 seconds out.
Is this what the actual proper video is like?
You know, like, help them make the right choice. Next, get the kids and the adults.
Yeah, no, you don't want to touch. It smells like garlic. I smell garlic bread.
And third, answer all the questions the customer has about the competition.
Just for you.
They go all stars.
She's made her own garlic bread.
Nah.
Your garlic bread?
She's made her own, and it's just for her.
Oh, I'd love some garlic bread.
Well, I'm not.
Set up your Mario display.
I mean, my eyes and ears are invested, but my nose.
Everyone wanted to know about Nintendo's awesome product line. I'm also going to tell you.
I fucking believe this. Go on, get out.
That's the good news. That's how to get some cash.
No one can see
You
you.
can play games with the customers over the next month, and on top of it all, you even get a certificate of achievement.
Go.
Really
When you get caught watching old instructional videos by your other half.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Cool, huh? Oh, okay. Let's get started. You should have a bunch of stuff that came into the store in a big white box that this tape came out of. It has all.
Oh my God! So this is being sent to store managers or whatever.
Yeah.
Stand-up Mario standee display demonstration station.
Video games? Ask me.
Up to the contents. 100 of the.
Do you reckon like store managers watch this and went, "We're Sega only from now on. We're not selling them. I'll watch another one of these."
Game Boy
100 brochures.
The Super NES brochure. Sports pages for customers interested in sports games. And 300
Oh, I'd fucking love to see one of these today.
Confidential.
training binder with 5 laminated sheets and
Oh, God, I bet that's amazing to read.
Laminated sheets.
Nintendo's products.
What you need in it.
Wipe down.
Read the binder after watching this video. There is also a game pack directory noting game release dates and other cool.
Why was that shaking then?
Why
That just
is it
looked like-
vibrating
yeah.
Because of the power. I bet people must have these mint condition somewhere.
Oh, definitely. There's probably scans available of it.
Each workday. 2 of 4 different buttons to wear on your vest. 3 Nintendo Power Players guides for customer reference to attach to.
Lock them in.
Yeah, make sure you attach them.
Yeah,
Children will steal them.
The Street Fighter 2 Turbo Players Guide and the Mario Paint Players Guide.
You need that pro strat guide for Mario Paint.
Yeah, definitely. Just draw better.
Oh yes, the hat.
That is a hat and a half, isn't it?
Hat and waistcoat, that'd be insanely good.
What year did this come out?
93.
One roll of Mario stickers for
So if I search Nintendo Cap
All-Stars and NHL
1993,
Game Pack manual, so you can show customers how to play the games.
I can't see it on there.
5 different banners.
Freeze! Ed! You forgot to tell them what they get for free.
Oh, look, it's in sync now.
Yeah.
That's right.
I want that box in mint condition. I want all this unopened. That'd be incredible.
Pen with flashlight keychain.
Oh my god, I actually want these.
Yeah, I know, it's bad, isn't it? I'm just saying.
At the end of the program, they also receive the hat, the vest,
Fuck.
So the vest.
Oh man.
The waistcoat is unbelievable.
Mario display.
If I ever get hold of those, I'm gonna wear them to all of your funerals.
Oh,
Just
I'm
so
gonna
you
wear
know.
Really did have
in the
a
casket.
shit-looking Super Nintendo, didn't they?
Thanks, Mr. Announcer, dude.
You have to put me back together and then put me in the vest.
Use a checkoff sheet in the setting up section of the binder to make it easy. You know, kind of like a shopping list. And hey, that's a lot of stuff. So if you're missing any of those supplies Ed went on and on about, check out the supply section of your training binder thing and dial the 1-800 number to get what you need. Also, sometime around December 1st, you'll get a box delivered that looks just like this. It'll have a
Man, I want that box.
What's in the bag?
contain 2
What's in bag?
cool Mario Paint handout and gameplay guidelines brochure that is
20
geared towards
bucks.
parents. Tells about how
20
Nintendo and about the strict standards they have to keep games fun for the
Can the trailer for this for Twitter
get all this
just
stuff
be
set
that bit?
Your store's
Just 2 seconds.
Oh my god, could you imagine walking into a shop and seeing a bloke dress up that service?
Like kids, just come away. Come this way.
goods. Now, he's contaminated.
That's laminated.
Cool. That's a director. These laminated sheets. And
I
the
don't think that was supposed to happen.
No.
I don't think that was in the
Nintendo
script.
to the customers. So read through them. Your store may have some of these decent interactive displays too. The customers can play games on.
Oh, the one with the bit on with the red at the top, I remember.
Yeah.
There's a section in the manual called Displays that covers how to adjust the volume and change out game packs.
That is one ugly console, though, isn't it?
It really
I'm
is.
not wrong, am I? That is a horrific.
Oh, it's bollocks.
Call the number listed in that
And I prefer, so you know the colours on the buttons on the controller.
Yeah.
I prefer ours. I don't actually hate the 2 purples, but yeah, the console itself. Fucking hell, I don't know what they were thinking.
And you know, shoes and stuff are required by law. You also got to wear the vest and the hat so everyone can see you and know you're the Nintendo answer dude.
Oh my god, I don't ever want to be the Nintendo answer dude.
I mean, the troubling thing is, Dave, is that in most rooms you walk into, you are.
You are.
Like,
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But I don't have to wear that hat.
well,
with
true,
that
yeah, you'd have to
vest.
declare yourself as such.
It's a waistcoat.
Super Nintendo Entertainment.
Did you just you made a Wayne's World reference as well then?
Way cool. And it's the most awesome Nintendo system there is. You got to recommend it most preeminently for
I
anyone.
can't believe we were excited about this being launched on Switch this week.
Over 32,000 colors. It can display more moving characters. Check it out. It has way higher resolution and Bono stereo sound. And according to one of those independent type 16-bit video game comparison study things done by some dudes named Booz Allen.
Done by Digital Foundry.
Access memory time.
Oh,
There you go.
Time it takes to remember that Barney was an ninja.
Yeah, no blast processing, though.
No.
Anyway, this memory is 88% faster than the competitors. It also can have 60% more moving objects on the screen at one time. Now
This
that's
is literally all bollocks, isn't it?
so don't let anybody tell you Nintendo ain't best.
Yeah, but how are you going to look anything up to confirm?
Who can prove otherwise?
Laminated sheet. It's also on the quick reference pocket info card. Now the Super NES comes in 2 different sets, the Super Set and the Control Set. The Super Set has it all. Check it out. 16-bit control deck, Super Mario World game pack, 2 high-tech controllers, and RF for the hookup to the TV.
What were the cables like there? They weren't just normal black cables, were
Super
they?
Mario All-Star games for free
No.
when they buy a Super Set. They just have to follow the details on the coupon. Make sure to tell all the customers that's a
Oh, they had to send off for it.
By the way, there's extra coupons in your kit. Next.
Coupons. Why don't we get coupons here?
Yeah, give
Why
out-
is that such? Yeah, why is that such a uniquely American thing? I've never understood.
I don't know.
Baby Coops.
Board right away because they won't be able to play the game. Right?
Do we get coupons, don't we? We don't just.
I mean, we do, but nowhere near.
RF.
Yeah, have you ever seen Extreme Couponing on Netflix? I think it was on Netflix.
Well, not Netflix, but I've seen Extreme Couponing, yeah.
The Super NES has way cool accessories too, like the Super NES.
Was that word art? It is word art.
This looks like a game you played not too long ago, James.
Super NES Super Scope 6.
I didn't know Type Rider was available for the SNES.
Great game value. 3 puzzle games and 3 space shooter games come with it. Or the Super NES Super Scope, and they can buy their own choice game like Metal Combat, Falcon's Revenge, or Yoshi's Safari.
Never used the Super Scope.
It wasn't very good.
Wasn't it?
No.
I used the Zapper thing.
Now you can play the games of the Super NES. Yoshi Safari and
I don't think you'd get away with this advert now.
Really? It's not an advert, so I think they're alright.
Prepare yourself.
Bunch of kids tooling around with pretend guns. Don't know.
The best play here.
Both Super Scope sets come with.
I like that. I like that. I thought that was quite good.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, the Menacer was great because it like broke up into little different bits and everything.
Yeah.
People can play. And hey, take some time yourself and learn it. You know, like research and stuff like that. You'll be way more.
Okay, that bit wasn't so good.
Another great Super NES accessory is Mario Paint. It's even educational and really fun. It lets kids.
Yeah, very educational. This. Look.
Colors.
If anyone's curious, New sent me a picture of the garlic bread she made for herself and tried to sneak upstairs with.
What's on that?
So I don't know.
Mary tried to
Red
sneak
stuff.
upstairs with you. Are you like controlling what she eats? Sure.
Yeah, she locked in the
No,
basement.
it's just she knows full fucking well that if she's making garlic bread, I'm gonna want some. And she tried to fucking make off with it.
Cool.
You literally sound like Peter Kay at the moment.
Can we stop talking about garlic bread, please?
No, because I can still smell it.
How is there 20 more minutes of this?
A lot to learn.
Don't forget to tell them to get a Super NES cleaning kit too. Whew! The Super NES is an incredible
Cleaning kit? What for?
But hey, that's not all. No way, dudes. Nintendo's got portable power.
I never knew retailers had to sit through things like this.
Game Boy's the only.
Because wouldn't you just go like, look,
It has over 300 games.
this is for retailers, this is for us.
Players are adults.
Can you just like,
Sold.
just tell us what to say about it?
Well, that's what this is.
No, it's not. It's
Dave, they're trying to get you pumped to sell.
Educated.
Do you think there are, conversations we're having about like, giving people in retail the script and stuff? Do you think there are people who like actually love working in retail and they're just like, don't give a fuck about the products, give me the fucking lines, I'll say them, we'll make some money, it's going to be amazing. Like they're just fully into it.
Yeah, so they're watching this, getting frustrated because they're going, "Whoa, dude!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is all a bit silly. Can we get on?
Sitting there with a notepad and paper going.
Comes in 2 different packages. The Game Boy set, which is the Game Boy.
I love that box as well. The Game Boy box is still good looking.
It felt like something for the future, didn't it? It was brilliant.
And get competitive. Of course, each player has
That's
got the
great.
same multiple player game pack.
I mean, they're really bad at Tetris.
You get 4 AA batteries and stereo headphones to rock out on too. Then there's the Game Boy Basic set, which is perfect for people who have a lot of players to shop for. That way they can.
Then there's the Game Boy shit.
Their choice to play with.
We've got the Game Boy. You can't afford the proper version.
You gotta love this batteries included thing.
Right then, don't forget batteries.
They'd never use that language now, would they? The basic version. That would
No,
never be
it's a
done.
bit.
It's too negative.
You know, the accessories.
Well, yeah, they've got Game Boy Light.
After a battery pack, so you can plug the Game Boy into
That's
the AC.
true.
Then after recharging the battery pack, you're out the door for 10 more hours of non-stop game action. Hey,
Oh, the battery packs. Everyone had a friend that had one of those big battery pack things on the back of theirs.
this gem insists
I hated those things.
it's the original one, and it's got the most games. Over 600 totally cool kicking game packs. It's a lot of software. Sports, action, action-adventure.
600 games. That is a lot.
That is a lot of games.
Right?
To be fair.
It's also got over 75 million happy.
Yeah, but is it like one of those carts that you used to buy on holiday where it would say 8 of them were the same and just different colours?
The rest didn't work.
Yeah.
Game Super Mario
You used to have to press a button on the actual cartridge, didn't you?
Yeah.
Turn it off.
An AC adapter to hook it all up. Then there's the newly designed control deck. This system includes the same 8-bit.
That looks awful. I don't remember this.
Yeah, this was the remodeled NES.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It came out. It was just after the Super NES came out, I think, and it was like they were trying to do something that looked like a Super NES, but it's horrible.
It shows Nintendo support.
I had no idea that existed. It's like the original Master System. No one, it's just fucking erased from history. No one remembers it.
Well, this is it, and this was interesting. I was watching that
that
Netflix documentary, and they were talking about how they come up with the design of the NES, and they were heavily inspired by which? What were they heavily inspired by, Sean? Do you know?
VCRs. Yeah.
A what?
VCRs.
No. The design and look of it.
Yeah.
They were heavily influenced by the DeLorean.
Oh, okay.
And you can see it.
The opening, like the doors.
No, it's not so much the opening; it's the silver strip and stuff.
Yeah.
And the original design they had for it looks pretty good, but Nintendo of Japan were really against it because they said it doesn't look like playful enough. So they toned it down and they come up with a NES, and you could see how they got to that point. And this was Nintendo of America doing this, and then they brought this out, and everything looks like a child's toy. It's weird how they went against that.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, that remade NES, it only ever came out in the US. They never bothered. I don't think they ever bothered releasing it in Japan even.
This time for your Super Scope. Metal Combat.
No, they had that orange thing, didn't they? It was like orange and
shooter game.
Well, there's the Famicom. Yeah, the
Famicom. That's it. Yeah.
Was the original. Because that was the one that Chen didn't have one growing up, but her cousins did, and they used to go over their house, and they had the 52 games in one cartridge. Like in China that they used to play.
Yeah.
Now you can take a Link with
the concept of paying for games just doesn't exist.
Portable party, dude. And for the original NES, Tetris 2. The ever-popular Russian puzzle game goes a step further.
Some great Tetris playing going on there. Jesus Christ.
Step too far with Tetris 2. I remember playing Tetris 2 and going, this is fucking rubbish.
Okay, now, I stocked your brain up on Nintendo. Let me update
you did too much. You've still got another 15 minutes, so I don't know where.
We don't want that image. Hey.
We don't want that image. This is my business, you prick.
This car is you, pal. It has your name written all over it. Not.
Don't be a pushover.
That's the second
really
knock joke we've had.
Really got us there, yeah.
Borat doing the knock doing the knock joke was just the knock joke. Knock. Who's there? Knock.
Be enthusiastic about video game fun. Don't be fake or too technical. Be real and tell them why Nintendo is so cool. Here's the really fun part. Use the hands-on demo and displays to show the people the Nintendo products. Mac gameplay action. Your store.
Yeah, and the business owner's saying, the kids come in after school and they play on those demo units non-stop and leave without buying anything.
Super NES up and running to show.
There's arguments over all of them.
And Super Mario.
They keep pulling the buttons off the controllers.
Have you noticed that CEX are trying to bring that back?
Are they?
He told me that.
Yeah, well they were before everything went to shit. But they started introducing demo units in their stores.
Oh, wow.
To be the weight of the.
Hang on.
I mean, the unit's going to weigh about 3
Can you hear what he's
pounds
talking
as
about?
opposed to 10.6 ounces.
No.
Can I pause it?
Yeah, go for it.
So, she's just walked in and just said, "I've heard that there's a colour portable game system available," and then and then it's obviously the Game Gear, and now he's countering her by just saying "Yeah, but the batteries will run out really quickly."
Rewind it then. I want to hear that.
Yeah.
James now trying to work out how to use a computer.
And one of those happens to be the weight of the unit.
Mario All-Stars. Check it out. These
Here we
guys
go.
will show you how it's done.
You know, I was talking to the guy over there, and he told me that there's a color portable system available.
Well, color does have its drawbacks. And one of those happens to be the weight of the unit. I mean, the unit's going to weigh about 3 pounds as opposed to 10.6 ounces with the Game Boy. Also, you're going to pay a price. You're going to pay a lot in batteries, too.
Got him.
looking for.
Who was that guy over there? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Number 2, how old's the player? Number 3, how experienced is the player? You know, stuff like that.
Thing is, because he actually didn't really go hard enough on the battery thing, because the Game Gear was a fucking piss take for battery usage, wasn't it?
Hi. You're the Nintendo person, right?
Uh-huh.
Great.
No, it's just why I just wear this.
Just
Just a fan, mate. I don't.
Commitment to the 8-bit market. You can still use the over 60 games that are available for the original 8-bit system.
How committed are you guys to the 8-bit market? Would you say?
I mean, she's like, well, actually,
These
that
days,
console is
I
what we
don't know.
call a hot spin, like in a machine.
Check it out again.
Oh yeah, let's hear it again. Go on.
It has a new top-loading feature that makes it really neat.
Great, thanks.
Oh, it makes it neat, does it? Okay, fair enough. I'll buy it.
Man, come on, that's easy, boy. I was just testing to see if you were still with me. Cool. Now look, use the laminated sheets to explain the products to the customers. The legal size yellow.
Get me someone that looks like Keanu Reeves out of Bill and Ted.
System with the competition. The blue sheet shows the Super NES games and system.
How old is this guy now?
Shows NES and Game Boy systems.
Yeah, it must be.
And the orange sheet.
Well, it must be like late 40s, right?
Mario Paint and Super FX chip info.
Hi.
Late 40s, early 50s. I mean, he's definitely really successful.
Getting ready to get a game pack for my children. But I've been watching a lot of news reports on violence in video games, and I'm quite concerned about that. You know, I really want to make a good choice for him.
Wasn't he a Nintendo salesperson a minute ago?
Exactly.
I'm just about ready to get rid of all my systems.
I understand.
Maybe he's a secret shopper right now.
Yeah. For quite some time. We actually have this
Did he
brochure.
just say that he's just about to get rid of all his systems?
He did.
Matt Murray.
Wow, that's great.
All right, now listen, people.
I heard on the news that there's violence in video games, so I'm going to go and sell all my video game systems.
I was talking to the other guy over there, and he told me that the other system actually is
Guy over there.
better graphics, is an overall better system, so I'm not sure which one to get.
Let me show you this comparison.
Why are you holding that one?
This shows that
Yeah.
Behind the shelf.
Do you reckon he's going to turn around and go, look, we really have to do something to that guy over there? Because right now...
Yeah, who is he? He's just standing around going, no, don't buy that. Don't buy that one, mate.
That's Super Mario World
Violence
with the system. I'm talking about Super Mario All-Stars that comes in addition.
The thing is, though, right?
All-Stars is a 4-in-1 game.
When she came over and said, but I heard there's a colour one of these, that is actually true. But to be holding a SNES and saying, someone's told me there's a better console than this, fucking bollocks. Absolute nonsense. So... Completely different situation.
The next time somebody comes over and says, that guy over there has just told me, and then he's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
That guy's just over there talking. You look like a dickhead.
Look, cool. Dudes, remember, discussions with customers
Every time he says dudes, it's like fingers down a chalkboard.
You don't ever want to mention the name of the competition. You also don't want to knock,
degrade,
insult, or make rude and unseemly noises and derogatory comments about the competition.
Again, is this being sent to all stores?
You may also hear rumors.
I don't know.
Out there.
Do not mention our competition. Fuck you.
Literally ever. It's like, no, mate, they make up 40% of our sales. We can't not say their name.
25.
Or not coming out.
I can only assume this is like department stores that have like a Nintendo concession in them or something.
Let's.
Oh Christ, you busted another one of those out.
CD-ROM, yeah. It's great for big piles of information.
Oh, here we go.
Nintendo's not going to bring out
games
when there's not a way to get fast.
And Final Fantasy VII. It's pretty good for that.
Nintendo doesn't think CD-ROM technology offers enough to players. Yet. Hey, read my lips. CD-ROM is slow.
But GD-ROMs, cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, has this been edited by
Nintendo?
Morris.
CD-ROM can't deliver yet. But Nintendo is on the cutting edge. Actually, light years beyond, dudes. In fact, with the Silicon Graphics partnership for a 64-bit system, and the Nintendo hardware for the
CD-ROM is slow. Maybe that's what happened to the Bucks guy.
Nintendo is way beyond in creating fun for the future of gameplay. Check this out. Roll tape.
Once upon a time, video games were just barely video and just barely games. While hailed as an escape from games, players found themselves bored anyway. Then Nintendo came along and redefined the category. With that inferior video, more challenging games, and just a little character. Kids couldn't get enough of Mario and his adventures, so Nintendo introduced
again, Mario.
Super NES, and Mario's 8-bit land exploded.
Ben is pointing out the GD-ROMs were actually Dreamcast, which is correct.
Consistently advanced
Because there were CDs, but they could store a gigabyte on them.
new ground with Mode 7.
Oh, right, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Chip, which delivered.
But when everyone pirated Dreamcast games, they'd just like delete a few cutscenes to make them fit on a regular CD.
Nintendo continues to look forward, and with an eye
Good
to
times.
the future, tomorrow begins today. Nintendo, the world's leader in video games, has joined forces with Silicon Graphics, the world's leader in.
Oh, I like that logo.
To introduce the most
Very good.
exhilarating
They've used computer chips to do that.
Yeah.
3D video entertainment ever witnessed. Project Reality.
I'd love it if like Nvidia unveiled their latest cards or something like this.
Yeah.
Reality will bring to
Look at this, look.
players the same types of.
That's what it looked like on
Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park. When this technology is made interactive, players won't just watch their TV screens, they'll dive headfirst right through them.
That's dangerous.
That's some great real footage of the sun falling into a black hole. I wonder how they went. Oh wait, is this computer generated? Oh, that's amazing.
Whoa!
Oh, it's like I'm actually
Looks and sounds like nothing you've ever seen before.
What is this? What, they're just saying they're working
It's
on
like a PlayStation 3 target render or something.
Yeah. This is what 64 games look like.
That's what the future's. That's a cool car.
It doesn't look too far off from Halo Infinite.
A world that is like a dream come true. That sort of takes your imagination, go way off.
Ah, that's quite sweet.
It is.
Rocket. And it's much better when it's fast.
Yep.
It is much better when it's fast.
It is.
Mate. But not CD-ROMs though, they're slow.
No.
CD-ROMs cannot do this sort of graphics.
Because this sort of footage, right, pre-internet, there was no way to just find and watch this stuff for most people. So this probably felt quite cool.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, guys, I've got a job working at the fucking Nintendo shop. You should see all this stuff on this video. Saw the future. Oh.
What has this got to do with Nintendo?
I think this is just to make you feel cool for having like some sort of access.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of action.
Well, no, it's supposed to be like building up the idea that this is what N64 is going to look like. But
Well, yeah.
it
Oh,
never
there you go. There's the
like
Death Star
this,
getting.
you know.
I mean, those kids do
Well-
look realistic, so.
Okay, let's start. Where's all the fog?
Silicon graphics.
Whoa.
Oh my god, it changed.
Oh my god, it's way past cool.
Century, but these phenomenal effects will be dazzling arcade game players this time next year.
I mean, it got a lot better, didn't it, for Nintendo when they stopped trying to be cool? Do you know what I mean? Like doing this.
Yeah, you got to respect that. Yeah. They gave
When
up
did the
on that.
when did the
didn't
N64 actually come out? Because they said that was going to be from '95.
Can promise this scope of play. With this marriage of
But it's a good few years before the N64 came out, wasn't
technical
it?
wizardry,
It must have been like 96, 97?
Yeah.
whole new dimension.
96 maybe?
64-bit.
What, the
arcades
64?
Yeah.
It was 97, I think.
Okay.
I think.
No, not too far
Yeah.
off then. Not that any of the games actually look like that.
Sports
But yeah.
games.
I don't think so. We've got great sport games.
Well, when was it? 96? I can't remember.
And NES. And we're talking awesome sound and soundtracks. Better in-the-game perspective with Mode 7 scaling and rotation, more game features and options, and incredible graphics. Just look at the Super NES NHL Stanley Cup hockey.
Just look at it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Actual players. So your players have all the moves and shots just like the pros. You can
Oh god, it's really horrible when the camera spins, isn't it?
Need I say more? He shoots, he scores.
It's the frame rate, isn't it?
Making the sports games. Look,
In the sports game.
EA Sports. Making the sports game.
Nintendo is truly awesome. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Now look, there's two
All right,
more things you
thank
gotta
God.
know about. Number one, how to complete the forms, And number 2, what you do with all this stuff at the end of the demo? Forms. You got to
Chuck it in the
complete
bin.
and sign these things
set fire to it.
every day. Also, you got to have the
My favourite bit about gaming
at the end of
is
the
the
program,
forms.
turn
Yeah.
your forms into your store manager.
You know they sent the extra vouchers out to claim your copy of Super Mario All Stars.
Then,
Oh, yeah.
Well, you just use them to claim a free copy of Super Mario All Stars. Like that.
Then leave this stuff in your store. Extra brochures, sports pages, tip sheets, keys, the white and yellow copies of the reimbursement form, banners, posters, Nintendo Power Players Guide,
Okay.
the videotape and binder, the All-Star coupons and extra
I
stickers,
want
and the
this.
time-available poster. Now, you can keep the following, like Ed the announcer dude said before. You get the hat, you get the vest, Nintendo keyboard, Mario paint, pen, and flashlight keyring, the 2 buttons, pink copy of a reimbursement form.
I would like to get the vest for Matt to wear when he streams. 'Cause I just think it would be like
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. Oh God, Matt. When you do your when you do your All Stars run,
Super Mario, yeah.
track down one of those vests and hats.
And have a good time.
That'd be incredible.
Nintendo sales vest.
Hasta Luigi, baby. That was horrible. Oh, I'd forgotten
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't find the vest or hat
Makes you want to buy
for
a Mega
sale
Drive, doesn't
anywhere.
it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Great track,
Okay. Should we move on to the next one?
I don't want to hear the whole track.
No, this is upsetting me actually. It's really upsetting me.
I'm still going to have a... No, it's getting in 20 seconds. Right, last one we got is Nintendo Training 91. We should have gone with this one before. We're going back in
As
time.
we're going back in time.
This one's better. It's cool. We've saved one of the best till last.
This track's banger. Who did this?
Oh my god!
What the hell?
That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I like that.
Wow. Ben says that should be the new TCGS theme tune. I think he's right.
Right.
Nint.
Right, here we go.
Let's
Last
get
video of the night. Only 8 minutes long, but it's a good one, if I remember correctly.
Well, there's another video after that, Dave.
Is
but
it?
we don't have to do anything for it.
Oh, right.
Pre-recorded.
Do a good job. You're nice to your customers. Why then must you suffer the headache of
This one's
return?
more sensible.
Excuse me, I'd like to return this
Check this guy, this is brilliant.
Wow.
Tell you what, you'll need to go right back there to the electronics area and they'd be happy to help you.
Oh, gosh, you know, I haven't really got a lot of time. Could you take care of it here,
I'd
please?
love to, but I can't. I need to send you to electronics.
This whole bit, completely pointless.
Yep.
But I'm also enjoying the music.
It's very good.
Look at the state of the fucking
customer
console he's trying to return that.
Oh!
Oh my god.
What's he done with
That
it?
has definitely been up his arse.
I'd appreciate if you, take a look at it. I'd like to get an exchange for it if I
I'm
could.
not even touching that, mate. Where's it been?
Do you have? Well, I guess I'd better take a look
Why
at
don't
it
you
here.
put
Have a hazmat suit?
Oh no, how did the outbreak not happen earlier?
Oh, it did. This is Patient Zero.
Or something on there.
No,
It's like it's stuck to my hands. I can't get it off.
It was fine. I would just.
Oh.
I'd appreciate if I had an exchange on it. I have a an appointment.
What have you done with it, you pervert?
To help you out here, but I don't. An exchange.
Listen, you guys have been great in the past, and you've always taken care of me, and
That's before you brought in your shitty NES.
The warranty does specify that you have to keep it really clean because it doesn't work if it gets dirty.
Some people will go to great lengths to return an
The
abuse.
warranty just state, don't put up your ass.
Don't spray liquid
This looks like
diarrhea
spit up your ass.
on your Nintendo console or it may
To
malfunction.
bully you into taking back something you know isn't broken.
Here we go, here's the customer.
Are a real problem.
You people amaze me. You really amaze me. You're quality control people.
It's me.
Bats in the belfry. But
His father, yeah.
absolutely nothing. No picture. I'm pretty sure it's.
I've been professing all day.
Take a look at that. I'd fix it myself, but I don't really have the tools, so I'll take my money back.
I mean, they have employed real actors for this at least.
There's nothing at all, huh?
Nope.
Well, let's see.
EEPROM.
Oh, look, he's about to get mugged off, look.
Battery looks okay. There's the tone.
Turns on.
And give it a
There's
moment.
the tone.
And
Oh look, the screen's working, you little prick.
You tried to get money back, did you?
here we go. I think this
Ah, you turned the contrast up.
Yeah.
just needed to turn up the contrast a bit.
You absolute
Yeah,
mug.
yeah,
Fucking
for sure.
moron.
Of course, the contrast. I think that was probably.
Look at that. It's in 4K now, mate. What are you going to do about that?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Embarrassing.
I'll take it. I'll take it home. Goodbye.
In many ways.
He wasn't that bad. The guy wasn't that bad.
No, he's smug though, wasn't he?
Oh.
There's a picture, but
What's that kid looking at? Look.
I didn't read the instructions right.
Keep your eye on the kid, because he's going to do some weird stuff. He's just really not been told what to do.
I didn't want to have to bring it in, but I just couldn't get it to work.
What is he doing?
It's working now.
Oh, look, sweetie, it's working.
Oh, look, he's just finished a game for you, sweetie.
That's sweetie.
You plugged it in. Did you put it into port number 1 or port number 2?
I put it in port number 2.
You dirty pervert.
Well,
Oh, you
plug it into
meant.
number 1.
I put it into port number 2. Who would actually do that? I need to plug this either into 1 or 2. 2 seems like the logical place to plug this in.
But no matter what size or shape.
How many stores do you reckon that kid's been brought into with these dumbass questions?
Every store
on the counter.
Now for the good news.
Can you imagine? This is my big acting debut, and you can only see the top of his head.
With a show reel.
How many kids do you reckon claimed that was them?
Sold over 90 million pieces of game.
Yeah, I worked at Nintendo, mate. Look.
I know someone who'll probably claim it as them.
Yeah.
What's the NES
Were
Max?
returned by your customers were
It's the
actually
power in the palm of your hands, David.
an excellent track record. That's why the seal of quality
Silly question.
covers every one of our products. In many cases, the customer simply failed to follow the simple directions packaged with their product. So they come running to you.
In many cases,
That's
the
a waste of
customers are
time for
simply
everybody.
stupid.
You're not a Nintendo.
They're loving it.
Customer
Yes, mate.
specialist. Well, Nintendo has the solution to this.
I'm not going to wear the jacket. Please wear the jacket. I'm not going to wear the jacket.
After you've sold it, you'll.
Right, we've turned the heating off. Put the fucking jacket on.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids have a little problem with the Nintendo system.
You know what?
I don't play it. I'm a grown-ass man.
A solid color on the TV screen. Okay, so you put the game in, fire it up, and it's just blank.
Didn't blow it, did ya?
Well, does it
You
look
didn't blow it.
like either of these two right here? Oh, the blue one.
By spending a few minutes reviewing the Nintendo troubleshooting guide,
It's a blue screen of death.
we answer 90% of the questions.
I'll tell you what though, the NES was pretty faulty. It went wrong a lot.
You know, not maintaining the equipment properly.
Oh, James Bond, you worked for Nintendo at the time.
It's, it was
Sound like that guy with the glasses.
it was not a very reliable system.
Did you plug it in port 1 or port 2, James?
Turn the contrast off, James.
Port 2, David.
Connectors there, cleans the connectors inside the gamepad.
Contrast was too low.
I've heard this music before in something, like in a parody video.
Why don't you take the service brochure with you too? It'll help you if you need to troubleshoot.
I'm pretty sure this is a meme song, actually.
Okay. And if
yeah.
this gives you any more trouble like that, I recommend you call the Nintendo World Class Service Consumer Hotline. It's got a toll-free number there on the front.
Get the fuck out my shop.
Basically, here's a list of reasons why it's not my problem.
I love
Get
the
out.
fact that they've given Mario a little screwdriver and briefcase there. Little
I
toolbox.
like the fact that the NES cleaning kit was sort of like in a game box. Sort of make you feel like it's exciting that it's just, I mean, I presume it's just some brushes and shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I've got you a new game for Christmas, son. It was the cheapest game. Cheers! Oh, just trying to put the brush inside the fucking thing.
And in all out-of-warranty situations, they will test the product on the spot and fix it at a minimal cost, all with no hassle to you or your customer. We will
That guy's very serious to that.
Let's go back to this store.
service center closest to your
Just
store.
send me back to the 90s.
You can refer your
In
customer
Yeah,
to
this is actually kicking me off. Like when you see the games lined up like that behind the counter.
give your customers
Yeah.
the information they need to get their
Good days.
problems handled quickly and efficiently. And you'll spend very little time in the process.
I'm still digging this music.
You'll save your company the high cost of handling unnecessary customer returns. And in those instances that you must exchange a product for your customer, always exchange like items, and of course, only what the customer returned. Be sure the entire product is inserted into the original complete packaging. And if the customer doesn't have their original packaging, simply insert the components exchanged and taken out of your stock. Now, your individual store may have other return policy requirements, such as obtaining the customer's original copy of their purchase receipt. So be sure to discuss these return
I
policies.
think that would be pretty standard.
Or manager.
Yeah, otherwise they could pick it off the shelf and said, I'm returning this.
And they didn't give a shit.
It's total
I'm
customer.
just like, it's probably bought it from here, innit?
Special counter cards, on-package warranty information, and other collateral material will alert your customers to the simplicity of handling their questions or repair needs. Everything is clearly explained to avoid any confusion. The bottom line is that you keep your customers happy and you don't.
Oh, you see him knock the box and steady it.
Yeah, he was thinking, I don't want to do all that
Going
again.
nowhere, mate.
I'm gonna have lateral material again, and I've cocked that up times already.
It's always a 40th take.
Kit is there to help you.
Styled it out like a pro, though.
Given some
He did, yeah. You get what you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Giving him the big bucks.
You have to deal with a customer.
You've got to look at the hair. That's the first clue. Shit.
That was brilliant.
That was good.
I like that one. I wouldn't mind doing more of them if we can find some other ones at some point.
Yeah. We need to find like a Sega retail training one.
That's the point. Yeah. See what the competition was doing. Do not mention Nintendo.
Mention the plumbers.
Oh yeah, maybe light, but black and white.
Yes.
Hello.
You want to play a Russian puzzle game? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh my god, hang on. I searched something in it. Yeah, I searched a Sega retail training video, and all sorts of weird thumbnails came up. So let's. But luckily, it's not appeared on there on the actual stream, so that's good.
No, thank goodness.
Thank God.
Right, that's us for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. As usual, I've prepared a little video for you just to say thanks for your support and everything. Did anyone else have any closing thoughts, or are we good to call it a stream?
I definitely need to see more.
A stream.
James is just silently nodding. He's probably not even heard the question.
Yeah, I definitely need to see more, and hopefully there's more. Yeah, people from Sega. I guess that's probably it, isn't it? But I'd love to see more. Even like something a bit more recent, if there is anything. I'd love to find something from.
Yeah, good point. Because that'll probably be even more cringeworthy, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no excusing the age of it. So yeah.
Yeah, around like the original Xbox or 360, if there's anything like that, I might start searching. That'd be brilliant to see.
Yeah, definitely. Right, cool. Thanks so much for watching. Please enjoy what follows. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
CBeebies Bedtime Story.
Well, hello. My name's Sean, and I'm going to be reading your bedtime story tonight. So snuggle up with your favourite teddy as we read a story from Lost Odyssey, a game about Kime, an immortal man, and all the exciting adventures he gets up to. This particular tale is called A Hero's Return. Kime was alone in a crowd of rugged men, nursing his drink in the far corner of the town's only tavern. A single man strides in through the tavern door. Massively built, he wears the garb of a warrior. His soiled uniform bespeaks a long journey. Fatigue marks his face, but his eyes wear a penetrating gleam, the look of a fighting man on active duty. The tavern's din hushes instantly. Every drunken eye in the place fastens on the soldier with awe and gratitude. The long war with the neighbouring country has ended at last, and the men who fought on the front lines are returning to their homes. So it is with this military man. The soldier takes a seat on the table next to Kime's and downs a slug of liquor with the forcefulness of a hard drinker, a man who drinks to kill his pain. 2 cups, 3, 4. Another customer approaches him, bottle in hand, wearing an ingratiating grin. A typical crafty town punk. "Let me offer you a drink," wheedles the man, "as a token of gratitude for your heroic efforts on behalf of the fatherland." The soldier unsmilingly allows the man to fill his cup. "How was it at the front? I'm sure you performed many valiant deeds on the battlefield." The soldier empties his cup in silence. The punk refills the cup and adopts an ever more fawning smile. "Now that we're friends, how about telling me some war tales? You've got such big, strong arms. How many enemy soldiers did you kill?" Without a word, the soldier hurls the contents of his cup into the man's face. The punk flies into a rage and draws his knife. No sooner does it leave its sheath than Kime's fist sends it flying through the air. Faced with the powerful united front of Kime and the soldier, the punk runs out, muttering curses. The two big men watch him go, then share a faint smile. Kime doesn't have to speak with the soldier to know that he lives in deep sadness. For his part, the soldier, having cheated death any number of times, is aware of the shadow that lurks in Kime's expression. The tavern's din returns. Kime and the soldier pour each other drinks. "I've got a wife and daughter I haven't seen since I shipped out," says the soldier. "It's been 3 long years." He lets himself smile shyly now for the first time as he takes a photograph of his wife and daughter from his pocket and shows it to Kime. The wife of a woman of dewy freshness, the daughter still very young. "They're the reason I survived. The thought of going home to them alive was all that sustained me in battle." "Is your home far from here?" says Kime. "No, my village is just over the next pass. I'm sure they've heard the news that the war is over and can hardly wait to have me home." He could get there tonight if he wanted to badly enough. It was that close. "But," the soldier downs a mouthful of liquor and groans, "I'm afraid." "Afraid? Of what?" asks Kime. "I want to see my wife and daughter, but I'm afraid to have them see me. I don't know how many men I've killed these past 3 years. I had no choice. I had to do it to stay alive. If I was to get back to my family, I had no choice but to kill one enemy soldier after another, and each and every one of those men had families they left at home. It was the code of war, the soldier's destiny. To stay alive in battle, you had to go on killing men before they could kill you. I had no time to think about such things at the front. I was too busy trying to survive. I see it now, though, now that the war is over. 3 years of sin are carved into my face. This is the face of a killer. I don't want to show this face to my wife and daughter." The soldier pulls out a leather pouch from which he withdraws a small stone. He tells Kime that it's an unpolished gemstone, something he found shortly after he left for the battlefield. "A gemstone?" Kime asks, unconvinced. The stone on the table is a dull black, without a hint of the gleam that a gem should have. "It sparkled when I first found it. I was sure my daughter would love it when I brought it home to her. Gradually, though, the stone lost its gleam and turned cloudy. Every time I killed an enemy soldier, something like the stain of his blood would rise to the surface of the stone. As you can see, it's almost solid black now after 3 years. The stone is stained by the sins I've committed. I call it my sin stone." "You don't have to blame yourself so harshly," says Kime. "You had to do it to stay alive." "I know that," says the soldier. "I know that. But still, just like me, the men I killed had villages to go home to, and families waiting for them there." The soldier then says to Kime, "You too, I suppose. You must have a family." Kime gives his head a little shake. "Not me," he says. "No family." "A home village at least?" "I don't have any place to go home to." "Eternal traveller, eh?" "Mm-hmm. That's me," says Kime. The soldier chuckles softly and gives Kime a sour smile. It's hard to tell how fully he believes what Kime has told him. He slips the sin stone into the leather pouch and says, "You know what I think? If the stone turned darker every time I took a life, it ought to get some of its gleam back every time I save a life." Instead of answering, Kime drains the last drops of liquor from his cup and rises from the table. The soldier remains in his chair, and Kime, staring down at him, offers him these words of advice. "If you have a place you can go home to, you should go to it. Just go, no matter how much guilt you may have weighing you down. I'm sure your wife and daughter will understand. You're no criminal. You're a hero. You fought your heart out to stay alive." "I'm glad I met you," says the soldier. "I needed to hear that." He holds out his right hand to Kime, who grasps it in return. "I hope your travels go well," says the soldier. "And your travels will soon be over," says Kime with a smile, starting for the door. Just then, Hunk charges Kime from behind, wielding a pistol. "Watch out!" bellows the soldier and rushes after Kime. As Kime whirls round, the punk takes aim and shouts, "You can't treat me like that, you son of a..." The soldier flies between the two men and takes a bullet in the gut. And so, as he so desperately wished to do, the soldier has saved someone. Ironically, it's for the life of Kime, a man who can neither age nor die, that the soldier has traded his one and only life. Sprawled on the floor, nearly unconscious, the soldier thrusts the leather pouch into Keim's hand. "Look at my sin stone, will ye?" Maybe, he says, chuckling weakly. "Some of its shine has come back." Blood spurts from his mouth, strangling the laugh. Keim looks inside the bag and says, "It's sparkling now. It's clean." "It is?" gasps the soldier. "Good. My daughter will be so glad." He smiles with satisfaction and holds his hand out for the pouch. Gently, Keim lays the pouch on the palm of his hand and folds the man's fingers over it. The soldier draws his last breath and the pouch falls to the floor. The dead man's face wears a peaceful expression. The stone, however, the man's sin stone, which has rolled from the open pouch, is as black as ever. Well, I hope you enjoyed your bedtime story. And as you drift off tonight, just have a think to yourself. What colour would your sin stone be? Good night.